Hi, welcome to KSG, Knowledge, Skills, and Gear. I'm Joe, and today's video is a little bit of a behind-the-scenes look at KSG, and I'm going to take you along a walk in pictures, just a few pictures, of where we like to go to test our gear out and why. Also, I got a little challenge for you at the end. But before we jump in, if you find our content good, if you're finding us useful, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. It really does help. Share us with your friends and subscribe so you don't miss anything. So this picture you're seeing here, this is the first part of the walk, and this is a little ways off of a bicycle trail. This is the wetlands outside of the dunes by a couple of miles. Now, not only is it beautiful, but this is some rugged terrain, and we'll show you in real time what I mean by that on our next shakedown hike. This is where we go when we want to test out our gear, because what we'll do is we'll take something like, say, our get home bag. This is actually what we're going to do next time because we just changed the load out a little bit. We're going to bring a get home bag over here, and the goal is to come out, enjoy this scenery through all this terrain, and make some tea. So here we're walking on what would be a typical woodlands trail, just compact earth, and it's got some dips in that. You'll see this in the actual video. And we come through some wetlands here that are beautiful. There's not a whole lot going on here right now because of the season, but normally this is teeming with birds and frogs and everything else. Further up, you can see we go into what might be considered more of a traditional hardwood forest. There's a lot of oak and such in here. And this is a deteriorating paved path that once upon a time cars would actually drive on. This, I believe, used to be an active campground. And we actually, on one of our other hikes, had spotted a fire pit in here. And that's one of the areas we may go to make the tea. We have another spot in mind as well. This continues on in like your typical hiking loops, like what you would find in state parks and such. And it goes for 1.5 miles, 2 miles, depending on which loop you take inside of here as well. All in all, the day we took these, we did about 5 miles, just kind of for grins. And it wasn't until we were on the way back that we decided we should maybe bring you along for one of our gear checks. So that's what we're going to do the next time we have an opportunity to come out here. As you can see, this gets to be some pretty good woodlands. And if we get lucky, we might even get to see a little wildlife, and we'll certainly get that on camera if possible. But this is where we like to go. This is where we go to test our stuff out. When we go to test those carry bags, we did our shakedown hike here with our full backpacks. There's not too many people on these anymore, and the way the path deteriorates, kind of disappears and reappears, is an excellent test of even your boots and your stamina for that matter, because you do gain a couple hundred feet in elevation here too. It is not by any means a super easy hike, but it's not terrible or hard either. Great place to test your gear. And with that, that brings us to the challenge, and my challenge to you is to go have your warm or cool drink of choice, depending on your thing, from your get home bags. Or if you don't have one yet, this would be a great time to put one together. So what you'll want to do is make sure you have, the stuff that you need to basically boil water. And why is this important, and why is this a good challenge for a get home bag? Well, because when you're into using your get home bag, things have probably gone sideways. You're not able to use public transportation, or your buddy from work can't give you a lift home. You're not able to call an Uber. So you're either out in the boonies or stuff's gone sideways. So you're going to be on the path less traveled, and that's exactly what this is. Now, the act of making tea for us is just because it's more fun than simply boiling water. So we're going to go ahead and boil it up, have a nice tea, and we're going to talk about what worked, what didn't work, and what might be better. As well as, this will be kind of a first for KSG, but we're going to do a full gear dump on the bare minimum, bare bones basics of a get home bag. So until then, I leave you with the challenge to go out and try your own, and definitely communicate with us in the comments. Let us know how it worked for you, maybe what's in there, or what you'd even like to see us try in a future video. So I'm Joe with KSG, and I'm hoping to see you next time. Don't forget, every thumbs up helps grow the channel. And if you don't want to miss our content, by all means subscribe.